Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Good morning, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. Safety is no joke when it comes to hazardous materials and the railroad. Newslink Indiana's Andy Marquis tells us why local emergency officials agree.
Delaware County Emergency Management and the Norfolk Southern Railroad worked together Wednesday in a look toward the future. About a dozen officials from EMS, Muncie Police, Muncie Fire, and Yorktown Fire were on hand to learn how to handle hazardous materials spills.
Basically an awareness of what trains carry, how to respond, and basically what to do, when you get there to, to save lives and property.
Emergency officials are directed to refer to both the emergency response guidebook and also railroad paperwork that tells which car number has which kind of hazardous materials within it.
Figuring out which materials are dangerous in certain situations requires this training session, but also collaboration during an emergency.
The most important thing is communication. They communicate with local on-site personnel such as myself. They communicate with our hazardous materials folks. They communicate with our environmental protection folks.
Yeah, a lot of policemen are always speaking about the fact that, what would we do if a train derailed and there was a tanker full of chemicals. So I thought coming out here today would be preparing me better for that event.
In the past year, there's only been one derailment in the area. Fortunately, no hazardous materials were involved. In Muncie, Andy Marquis, Newslink, Indiana.
Bill Harold says about 70 to 80% of the Norfolk Southern trains that go through Muncie do contain hazardous materials. Construction is underway on a 26-foot sculpture at the Minnetrista Cultural Center. Catalyst was gifted to Minnetrista by the late Virginia Ball. It was designed by Indianapolis sculptor Beverly Stucker Precious. Crews began to erect the piece Monday. It consists of two large abstract pieces of stainless steel plate and dichroic glass. 3 large Indiana limestone supports will anchor the glass and figures. Construction is expected to be completed by the 24th when a community celebration will be held at the center. Now here's a look at the Newslink Indiana forecast. Keep that umbrella handy. We aren't done with the rain yet. There is a 50-50 chance of rain today. Otherwise, expect mostly cloudy skies and a high of 82. Tonight, the rain chance decreases to 30%. Expect mostly cloudy skies and a low of 64. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us at 6:27 tonight for more news. Also, we'll bring you an extended version of Newslink Indiana with brand new stories as well as some of our more memorable features. Join us Friday night at 6 for Newslink Indiana magazine. And don't forget local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.